Okay, so I'm just going to be backtesting February 2022. Um, 1 second. Alright, yeah, just doing a random month generator, so let me get started with that now. February 2022, YouTube video. I'm just going to do 2 weeks. See what we can cook up. But yeah, 2022 February. And then I'll upload the other 2 weeks like another day. But yeah, let's get started. Let's go full screen. Right, we're ready. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, what do you see here? Okay, so we have been consolidating on the 4 hour. We haven't manipulated either lows or highs, significant ones anyway. We have taken out this low here. We made SMT with that low, and we've had this bullish candles here. We have this unfilled gap from the 4 hour, and we have this high here, and this high here. Yeah. Let me mark this high as well, actually, on NQ and ES. So we've tapped into this wick here, and we've had this. We haven't really been doing much since then. We've taken out this internal low inside this hourly gap. So if we start to get this placement past this high, then I think it's safe to be bullish. Then we could potentially target this high up here. In the 15 minutes, it's the same thing. We've also made this bullish SMT here inside of that bullish gap as well to have a market maker buy model. And what do we see here? Price has been, we've disrespected this 15-minute bearish gap, right? And then obviously with all these highs up here, we can potentially target as well. I won't mark all of them, I'll just mark out the main one. 5-minute rebalance with SMT, I believe. No SMT, but we've manipulated internally inside of this gap again. So pretty much respecting bullish signatures and we're disrespecting bearish signatures. Therefore, I think it is safe for me to be bullish. And we have already rebalanced just before market is open. So yeah, let's see. We have all this low resistance liquidity that's been built up as well. But yeah, let's see. The market open candle print. Okay, so we've put in this SMT at market open, this bearish SMT. I want to see how price reacts to this SMT. And the next candle is dumping. So it looks like this SMT is going to be respected. Let's look at the volatility. Okay, it's not bad. And since midnight, yeah, volatility since midnight open only 80 points. It's not the best. Let me refresh the page because my scroll stops working again. Give me a second. We'll be treating this as an eval, so we'll be risking around the 1,000 per trade, which gives me 2 trades in a row to lose. So I will be trying to take high probable setups only to avoid blowing that account essentially. But yeah, let's see what this next candle does. Have you made any SMTs with lows? We've made SMT with this low here. I want to see if we potentially get 1 second. Oh yeah. So let's see if we get like a rebalance and get some displacement lower. stuff like this, or will we respect this SMT? We did disrespect this 15 minute as well. So this could just be for price to maybe manipulate this low and come higher. So honestly, I was more bullish and bearish, but I mean, well, I guess we have this unfilled for right down here. So let's just see. Rebalance there. Yeah, that's more of the reaction that I wanted, honestly. I'm not gonna try to scalp to this high, maybe unless we get a rebalance deeper than longs. But we still have this high we can target as well, so I mean, that's alright. Didn't mark this on the yes. Wait. I did. Let's see. We've rebalanced there. With S&T at the highs as well, which doesn't look like it's going to hold. We have news at 9:45 as well, which is in 5 minutes, so let's just wait for that. Ooh, I'm not really liking how big this wick is. But let's see, because we could very well react from that wick. And price looks like it's slowing down as well. Put my headphones on. Okay. So we're taking this high here with SMT. As you can see, we haven't taken this high on yes. If I need to mark that out. Boom. Now maybe we rebalance from this SMT and come higher. Do we have any 5 minute gaps? We're about to form some, so yeah, that could very well happen. Slowing down. Oh, news did nothing. So I rebalance into the 5. I want to see this candle close like wickage. As a wick, that would be ideal. Like that. But do I just candles close? Yeah, that looks really good. I'm gonna take this here. Ooh, bit of a late one. So I played my stops down here, which would be protected, and I could get break even on this, honestly. I probably should have entered as a kind of this place like this. Yeah, that would have been way better. But it is what it is. I mean, these aren't really significant highs, but I mean, we'll see. This could be a break even just because it's a bit of a late one. Or I can just close when we take it high, honestly. But wait, 77 points. Fuck's sake. Gotta do some maths here. 50. Something like 7. I think. What? No, not 7. Quick maths. Basically $1,000 risk. Let's see if this wants to play out. Ooh, oh no, we're good. Alright, cool. Yes, does have those draws as well, and yes has rebalance as well. So I do like, yeah. So I'm hoping we don't slow down here. Unless we have like some form of 10 a.m. news. I want to see. That's not really ideal, but let's see. I wanted to see this placement of speed like we've been getting. But it looks like price is slowing down here, which isn't ideal. I still do think that the draw is higher. I will just go break even once we take that high. Okay, boom, break even. Now it's a risk-free trade. Just in a trail in case we do start reversing. I don't really want to see price come back lower. I don't really mind getting stopped out here. Yeah. Okay, nice. That was a good trade, that. Very slow delivery though, strangely, but I mean, it still ended up playing out, which was good. That was an obvious trade to me. Obviously, I went through my analysis of why I took it. Just that the displacement is really obvious. 5-minute structure looks great. Strong wick projection and displacement higher. Pretty self-explanatory, it's basic. Just draws and liquidity, marked them out. I just waited for price to show me if it wanted to go and take those draws. Oh, that was even February. Oh my days. Oh my days. I'm a clown. No, that's my bad. Oh well. Let's go on to the next day. Got these draws. We've taken this high here. But we're overbought, as you can see. We haven't really been rebalancing, so could be brash because of that reason. I'll mark out these unfilled gaps here. Price is very much due for a rebalance. But yeah, let's see. See how price reacts to taking out this high here. We haven't made any SMTs at the lows or anything. This looks pretty high resistance. The SMT here at the highs. I'll mark that out. ES has taken that high. We haven't on NQ. We have all this built up liquidity resting beneath us as well. Cool. Relatively equalers. Boom. Very bearish candle. 50 points. It was volatility. But we have made an SMT here with this low. We have a bunch of, yeah. These lows don't look that bad, honestly. Yeah, I had a feeling price was going to do something like that, but I'm not going to, I can't really take a short here just because we've disrespected the SMT, because where would my stop loss go? It would have to be all the way up here to be protected. And who's doing that? Not me. If we have disrespected that SMT, let's see if we can get like a little 2 candles heavy rebalance with some displacement lower. Nah, it's not enough displacement for me, honestly. Now we rebalance into this 1 minute gap here. What the hell? Oh, 1 sec. Okay, my cat wanted to leave my room. Yeah, let's see how we react to this. I'm not really liking this kind of structure we had here, because if I were to take a short, it'd be kind of awkward entrance short, like around this area here. But yeah, let's see. Okay. We've also made this SMT inside this gap. We are getting strong spacing. Okay, I know I did say I would be awkward shorting, but this spacing is kind of nice. Let's see if we get close beneath it. Yeah, that's pretty strong candle closure. For the SMT inside of this gap, and we have all these draws lower. We are about to make SMT with the lows, but wait, actually, it's a 10 EM PMI day. These days we tend to edge lots of draws, but this does look pretty obvious, honestly. And the hourly candle was dumping. And we are due for a rebalance, like I said, and we've had this strong wick. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and see. I'm just gonna break even at this first low. 41 points, that's like... Wait. I'm gonna stop above the rebalance candle. Then I'll target my one. In fact, I might as well just target this draw at this point. But again, PMI days, we tend to edge lots of draws and liquidity. I'm kind of nervous about this trade, I'm not gonna lie. But I like this space that we're seeing. Okay, at least I get to go break even. Risk-free trade. We do have SMT. If it happens that we do make this SMT come higher, break even, and we go lower, I'm not gonna re-enter just because we have 10 EM PMI. If we didn't have news, then I would have re-entered. But let's see if we get break even there. I'm not going to take this, but this will probably play out. This is just a bit too scalpy for me, honestly. But let's see. Oh, it did even play out, yeah. Wait, oh, it does. Okay. Well, no, you would have been stopped out anyway. That's unfortunate. Not the worst day, not the best either. Pretty clean, honestly. But yeah, it's fine. And Wednesday. Okay, we haven't really rebalanced. We had this rebalance here, but it's not the rebalance I wanted. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We have this unfilled gap down here. Boom. 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 Those are my main draws, and this gap. These are pretty nice draws, honestly, in my opinion. So I wouldn't really mind taking longs or shorts, but hard time frame wise. Look, yeah, more bearish just because I don't see price coming straight up to these highs without rebalancing. We've taken on these highs and we've had this sort of sell-off here as well. Volatility since we opened 104 points, not too bad. 15, we have this unfold 15-minute gap up here. And the 5, same thing. I'm not even gonna mark it out, it looks messy, but we know it's there. So yeah, like I said, we have this bullish SMT, we've kind of reacted from that. We mark these lows as well, these lows are clean. Yeah. Do you have any SMTs at the highs? No, we do not. Let's see what market open candle does. Oh wow. Picking up those draws there. We disrespected this SMT, but we have put in another one. Never mind, that's not SMT. But we've got SMT with these lows. Let's see how we react. Or are we just gonna display straight to the 4 hour? Yeah. Now we've tapped into that 4 hour gap. Now let's see what we do now. I fall in love too easily. So we've tapped into this gap once, twice, and we haven't really had any bearish momentum here, which makes me think that this gap wants to be inversed. But again, it's going to react to what price is doing. The draw's higher over, and we've got a bunch of low resistance liquidity built up. We have this unfilled 15 here and here. But yeah. Now, it doesn't look bad for longs. We've had this rebalance here and displacement through this gap. However, I mean, I can't always just wait, because we do have this 15-minute gap. I could wait for us to tap this again, maybe get rebalance, displacement higher, then I can take longs here. So I'm not going to rush into any entries again, because I am risking 1,000 per trade. I want to be taking the most higher probable setups as I can. So yeah, I'm not going to FOMO into anything. We do also have this SMT here, but I don't think this will hold, unless it's like a high resistance day, because we already have disrespected this gap here, so there's no reason for this SMT to hold, unless, of course, I said with high resistance, and it looks like it is. And I'm not really interested in shorts, because what am I going to target? So this could just be a day to skip, honestly. It's gone to 1 minute. Again, if we start dumping this, yeah. I'm just gonna skip this day. Maybe this is the day that we sell off, get on that deep rebalance, and then today we can maybe take longs. Okay, there you go. We have this external SMT inside of this 4 hour gap. We've had a nice rebalance here. Let's see if the SMT wants to hold. I will leave with rebalance. We have this massive gap there. But we've rebalanced here on the hourly, and this place lower, so I mean, this is a decent target if we are still bearish. Yeah, structure doesn't look too bad. I don't really like this little chop we're in right now. But let's see. Mark open, this doesn't look great. PMI there. Just trying to see if we can touch anything. We've rebalanced into those gaps up there, as you can see. And we've SMT'd with these lows here. And we have these highs here with relatively equal highs, but there's 9:40 now. I don't really trade around, like, PMI days I usually just skip unless I get an entry before 9:40. tends to be pretty manipulative, so I'm just gonna skip to 10 a.m. Yes, look, like definitely would have been stopped out. Yeah, now we've had that. This just looks like a data skip anyway. Yeah, see, what have we done? Look at the 5 minute choppy, just choppy. Lots of people got stopped out here, without a doubt. Friday is NFP, which I usually skip honestly. Let's just see what he does. That looks like a 5 minute rebalance. It's a pretty nice flip on this candle, honestly. Wasn't that bad of a day, honestly. We've had pretty clear. This was a clean day, but again, I don't trade NFP days. Literally could have just taken it long here. You stop that down here, wherever, targeting this high. But this would have been break even if you went break even at this high. If you held, great. But then if you did get break even, you could have re-entered around it anywhere like here, honestly. Boom. Could have just held to the draw, or you would have been break even again. Then you could have just taken a little scalp here, because it was super close to the draw. But yeah, retrace, boom, boom, boom. Next week for our this does not look great. It probably will be a day to skip. We've rebalanced here into this gap. Oh no, we didn't even. We edged it. Had this internal form of manipulation, but we haven't really had any movement. Clear displacement, telling us where price wants to go. We are consolidating on the higher time frame, which is already a bad sign. Let's just see if we get some displacement and market open. Otherwise, I won't really be trading this day. We do have these lows here. With SMT'd. Other lows here. I think we're inside a gap. No, we're not. Well, we've already rebalanced up here. And up here just before market opened. And we've made this bearish SMT here as well. I don't know how these wicks up again. This looks high resistance already. We've disrespected this bullish SMT, so we should have come low. Now we're coming higher right after. But we are respecting this 15 minute here. We have SMT here at the highs. These wicks are not looking too great, bro. I'm pretty sure we'll take these draws here, but yeah. So I've broken out of this range actually. So now we could potentially start forming some, or looking for some entries. These relatively equal highs up here. And yeah, still has these draws as well. So see if we can get like a little rebalance. Okay, that's not really ideal. Yeah. This could definitely be a day to skip, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we'll rebalance there. I would not have taken this. This I'd have to target past the draw again, so I can very well just get break even. And I don't really like this chop that we're getting here, so I'm not going to take this. Again, risking $1,000 per trade. Because we've already been showing that this is low key like a low probable price action. But it does look kind of clean, I'm not gonna lie. We do have a bunch of liquidity up, resting above, and we've had this hourly rebalance. You know what? I'll take this, but I will go break even pretty fast because of reasons I stated already. And it is a no news Monday as well. But I'm pretty confident we'll take the draws at least, unless it's just a low probable day. Low key it is. But this looks pretty clean with rebalancing every single time frame, and we're getting string displacement higher. And ES still has these draws to take out as well. But let's see. I just want to see the next candle just rip higher. Honestly. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to see. Yeah, I should not have taken this trade. At all. Yeah, this will be a stop out. Yeah, like I said though, the reason I lost, we've had this little, like, we've already been shown that price is low probable because of that. How we opened up, yes, we did get those rebalances, so I was thinking we'd still at least take this high. I did just realize we were in some massive wick as well. The hourly. But you know what, it's fine. Low key, if we come back up, I'm just gonna go break even because, yeah, nah, wicked out there. That was very avoidable, honestly. I thought we'd at least take the highs and I'd get break even, but I guess not. So that's my own mistake, but we know where I lost there. That's fine. Again, high time frame doesn't look good, but we do look like we are more bearish than bullish. I will just mark these draws here. Do have this SMT rebalanced. I mean, we've got these draws higher, but I don't think we're going to come up higher now. Yeah, this doesn't look great. Just get down to the lower time frame. I have a rebalance into any gaps. No, we're just taking this high. This high. This is a sign of low probable. With disrespect to this gap, remember, like we've just had this massive wick, like not wick, a bullish candle. Yeah. It's a lower probable price action. I already know. So instantly, I'm thinking, I don't really want to trade this, but if we get an obvious entry, I will take it, maybe. But again, there will always be better days. Yeah, low key. No thanks. Not wasting my time here. Boom, 4 hour. Give me some good structure. Okay, this isn't, bruv. Don't really have nothing to target. Like, bro. This is not that good, honestly. Not that good, honestly. La 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 la. Yeah, we're just in this massive gap, like, bro. It's probably will skip the stay as well, if I'm being honest. We have this SMT at the highs. This higher time frame structure is so like, it's annoying. We've put in this SMT here. Let's see how we react to this. Get instant displacement lower. We probably will come lower here and take these low, but I'll just wait for that to happen. What is that wick, bro? Okay, judging from that wick, we should come higher now, but again, like, you actually never know on days like these, bro. This looks super manipulative. We haven't made SMT. We've had this SMT in place this whole time. Yeah, like, bro. Okay, good. Looks like that wick is getting respected. Well, the draw's higher again, non-existent. I'd rather take shorts, because the draw's higher way too far. Bro, like, what are we doing? Just from this, I can tell it's gonna be bad. Yeah, like, nah. We're just going up and down and up and down. Just skip the day, honestly. No, 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 yeah. Boom. This is my draw. It's unfilled gap. We're clearly coming lower. We have not manipulated anything, so this move's kind of unsponsored. But yeah, okay. I can see us coming down to here. But I want to see price rebalance first. Maybe at market open. So we do take all these lows. Boom. No, no, no. But we are low-key oversold as well, so we could just flip bullish. But low-key, this is just this price action's peeing me off. Low-key, I'd prefer longs, honestly. Even though high time frame, I was hoping we come lower to these lows, but we probably will. But we might get a deep rebalance, start consolidating inside of that, blah 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 blah. But we'll see, because it might be a good day. But I want to see this gap at least get filled here. This looks pretty clean, pretty nice to target. So we're just displacing bullish candles off market open. Now this honestly, this will probably play out. I like this 5-minute close that we had here. But yes, we're about to form a 5-minute gap. Am I scared that price will come low to rebalance? No. Why? Because low key, we're so close to this draw, and also we're like what, 23 points away from the draw that I marked out, and that 5-minute gap is 43 points. There's not really any need for price to come low to rebalance, just to come higher. Also, we are super oversold as well. So in my opinion, it's permissible for price to just rip higher. Well, again, that much rebalances. Now, I could target 1-to-1. But low key, because we're oversold, might target a little bit higher. But no, there's not really any point. I'm just talking about 1-to-1. Yeah, sir. And yes, obviously has these draws and these draws that we could thingy. But My scroll was not working again. Also, I don't. Actually, never mind. But I'm anticipating for this next candle to just come higher and rip. Honestly, but I generally don't see why price should come lower here. And we are inside this 5-minute gap, but okay, we might get a little rebounds from that. But is this the best trade I could be taking? Yeah, honestly, I don't think we'll react from that 5-minute, judging off the displacement that we've seen. But yeah, let's see if this wants to play out. I'm break even there. Oh god, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's unlucky. So we've tapped into that 15-minute and just instantly rejected, but bruv, honestly, I think price is we're about a big fat reversal. But again, targeting, it's not wise to target. I mean, to long inside of gaps like these. I'm very tempted to just do something like this, especially because of that wick that we've seen. No, I don't really know what I'll target though. Guess I could just pray that we come higher, but we haven't really rebalanced either. I could just do it for the aura since it's backtesting. I don't really care. I would not take something like this. Let me just disclaimer. Live markets. I probably would have taken this and gotten break even. And then because we have nothing else to target, like you're just longing into a bearish gap, which is not wise, is it? In fact, I'm not gonna take this. But yeah, like there's nothing to target high. If there's no targets higher, why are you longing? You know what I mean? It's best to wait for price to just rebalance. It's the time actually, and then let price do its thing. Yeah, like fine. I got break even. Is what it is. Even though we are coming higher now, honestly, I think this could just be a deep retracement, unless we just completely disrespect the gap. And now, honestly, I don't think we're bearish. I think we're bullish now. We've had this 5-minute rebalance, and could just long to target these highs up here. Honestly, it's 10:09, but I mean it's fine. But I'm just gonna wait for another rebalance. See if we get some displacement higher again. Yeah, and at this point I'm not trading. It's fine. Draws are not even that good. I'm just trying to force entries. I'm not gonna lie. Friday we've got 10 game news again. Yeah, this very well might just be a break-even backtesting session, but I mean, it's just the idea of missing days that are lower probable. And the draws aren't good. On the 4-hour, we've had this S&T. We've got this low. We're reacting from this S&T. We're inside the small gap here. Maybe we come lower from that, or prices pushes higher, and we go to these draws, I guess. And I also guess we've got these highs up here. I'm at 15. Yeah, the draws are not that good. They're kind of mid. But yeah, let's just wait for market open, I guess. Big push to the upside there. Big push to the downside there. Holy. What did we tap into? Mate. Nothing pretty much. Oh, brother. Volatility. 70 points. Okay. We're not just gonna dump. We need a rebalance, honestly. Yeah. That would just suss me out there, honestly. Got this rebalance low here, which rebalance into this 15-minute gap. We also taps into this 15-minute buy side, but we are coming from these bearish gaps too. So this is kind of like we're in between both thingy majigs. We've SMT'd with this like this low here, I guess. But this is kind of looks very indecisive. Like we don't know if price wants to go higher or lower. Mate, what is this? What are we doing? Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? People got raped right here, bro. If anyone's short there. Anyway, we've got this SMT here. I mean, oh, I didn't even see these highs. What are these highs up here, I guess? Boom. All stacked on top of each other. Now, let's see maybe if we get a rebalance from this and displacement past this, and I could take longs. But I don't really like this little chop thingy that we've had here, but 15-minute gap got disrespected. What the hell? But this one's still holding, I guess. This one got disrespected. This bearish gap's got disrespected as well. Okay, honestly, we're just getting strong displacement. Now, you could take something like this, but it's just not the best entry, honestly. So if we do pump higher, that's fine. I'll wait for us to take this first draw. Or edge it. What a shit day, man. Okay, we've SMT'd. It's high. ES has taken it. Oh, I've got 10 AM news, mate. Need to wait for that. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really think prices are gonna go anywhere until brother, what the fuck? This price action is pissing me off. This is the most shitty. They're taking 2 trades. 1 win and 1 loss. The loss was so avoidable, which is kind of trying. But it is what it is. I haven't really seen any entries, honestly. This month's been kind of mid. But hopefully the second week picks up a bit. I'm not doing the second week though, because this has just been buns. I'll do the second week another day, sorry. Okay, so what have we done? We have just edged this low. Not edged them, but came lower. Now it looks like we're gonna rebalance, I guess, into this on 4 hour. I'm not even gonna mark this gap actually. Yeah. Narrative wise, I'm not really sure if I should be bullish or bearish. I guess I'll just wait because the price looks like it needs to rebalance. I think that's what we're doing, but yeah, and this price action has been kind of mid, so I ain't got a clue. Like, we're just respecting some bullish gaps and some bearish gaps, so a bit tricky. And it's okay not to know what price is doing. That's why you just gotta wait. Okay, market open bullish, and then we're going back lower. We flip bearish. Okay. After making SMT here. We're not inside any gaps. Oh no, we're still respecting this 5-minute gap, but we've tapped into it and then trending bearish a little bit, I guess. Let's see. Bro, this is like just low probable because we're disrespecting this bullish gap. Why are we coming higher now to disrespect bearish gaps? And SMT to hit lows, bro. This is actually like, bruv, so aggravating. SMT again at the highs. I'm not taking shit, bro. No, I do. I'll wait for us to take this draw. Or which edge of the draw. Okay, boom. They're taking the draw. And now, for SMT at the highs, which got disrespected. Now we're flipping. Yo. Son. This is so bonds. Like, bro, what is this like? Market opens, we come higher, then we go low, then we go higher, then we go low, then go higher, then we go low, then go higher, then we go low, then go higher, then we go low. I'm not trading this day. That's literally the backtesting session done. Like, brev. February 2022, yeah, 50%. And then some break evens. Let's see. 4 break evens, bro. Holy. So I took a trade in January. Wait, what? 1 win in January, which wasn't even in the month. And then 1 loss, and then break even and break even. But yeah, I'll finish the month and hopefully the second week will be better. But I really want to need like 3 or 4 or 5 trades, you know. Then I have like good P&L. Can't pass boom. But decent backtesting session. Well, not decent, but like learned a lot about conditions, etc., etc. I'm gonna go watch my movie now. Boom.